Only, Jesse, only in the last 4 years have I got into some stuff. I don't even say it's religion. All I'm gonna say is that I see Satan everywhere, like in all this imagery, and I see so much dark world stuff that I'm like, that phrase, stay prayed up, like I kind of believe that now. So I don't know what I am, but I definitely believe that there's some dark forces out there, and I low-key believe we're in a spiritual warfare. But if you say that, people call you crazy.
Yeah. Can you give me an example of the dark spirits you see?
Look at the music business. Look at artists who started out happy and chill. I talk about on my podcast. I love Doja Cat. She's just this beautiful girl from the valley, kind of a hippie, started out really chill, catchy, fun, really accessible music. By her second or third album, she's literally saying she's the devil, the devil, literally dressed as the devil, red, dark, like, here's the thing, this is how they get you. It's not the people like this that I'm worried about, like, rah, rah. It's the people that sing light poppy hits.
Right.
That's how they get you, because that's what we call the devil next door. So do I think it's all cosplay, meaning she's doing it to make record sales and stuff? Maybe, but there's so many artists. Just look at the music business. There's 10 artists you can point out right now who started one way and completely have become another thing.
So what causes people to start out one way and become evil?
I mean, I don't want to say she's evil. I don't want to, I don't know her. She seemed like she was a sweet, cool chick.
But those that
she's
do, I don't know her, but
like,
those that go from starting out right to get into all this dark stuff.
Well, let's go deeper, right? I mean, where are we talking about here? So it's like, they literally said, the first time you ever heard that was Robert Johnson, where he said, he went down and made the deal with the devil. Remember Robert Johnson, the original jazz man?
Oh.
So if you believe that lore, there's that, and then there's, Bob Dylan was on 60 Minutes, and he said, I made a deal with the big man, the chief. If you look that up, so the thing is that people want to be successful,
right?
So they'll do anything. And so that's the whole thing that's going on right now in our world. You got, the Epsteins and the different music people, but the music, in my opinion, the music business is the gateway to the darkest stuff in our business.
Yeah, I've always heard that music and acting and things like that is a way into the gates of hell that end up like that. You have to be really careful.
Well, here's the thing. It's like they changed the megahertz of music in the 40s.
Yeah.
And so the frequency changed. And so if you believe this stuff, but you can look it up, that it literally has this subliminal effect. And so it's kind of hypnotic. So the messages that could be put in there are in there. So if you believe that there's a way to get to people's minds, music could be the easiest way. So why do these people change? It's because they got to get the message out for Satan. And I know I sound crazy saying that, but it's just a lot. Look at it everywhere. Yeah. Sex is everywhere. Remember sex used to be hidden?
Right.
Be sexual, that's fine. I went to the Playboy Mansion a lot. It was fun, but I see crazier stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
It's crazy.
How badly do you want to succeed in what you're doing, comedy and acting? How badly do you want it?
I mean, I'm very fortunate. I think I've made a name for myself, so I'm kind of did it. You know what I mean? So people know me. Right. I can always do more, but the whole business has changed so much that it kind of just bums me out. I'm hearing all these, I've never seen anything weird. I've seen sex, fun, hot tub, fun stuff, whatever, consensual between adults, some drugs, fun time, all-night parties. I've never seen anything nefarious. Right. And so you wouldn't even hear about that until 5 years ago. And I'm like, is that? So you start hearing this shit. I never wanted it that bad. I always believed that you could hustle and grind and you get to this place where your talent wins over. But that's one piece of it.
Can you walk away from it? Let's say that these people get mad at you, they want to ban you, all that stuff. They do, right? Are you able to walk away from it and still maintain peace?
It's a really great question. I'm getting there. Like, I've done enough things where I feel like I've made a mark on the pop culture lexicon, and I'm pretty happy with what I've done. Do I want to do more? Of course. You know,
Right.
my heroes are Clint Eastwood and,
Yeah.
you know, these guys in their 90s. So I want to do it until I'm done. But if if the business keeps going the way it is and getting exposed as dirtier and grimier, and it is a turnoff. And also, independent media like yourself and everyone else is disrupting it, so the eyeballs are different.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I used to run. Disney had 3 studios in the early 2000s, and I'd read for 2 comedies a day, 4 days a week. I'd read for 8 movies.
Right
Now
on.
they've got 1 studio and they make 5 movies a year, if that.
Amazing.
So it's just a different business.
And so I want to move on to so much more I want to talk to you